Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 9 of my Lobotomy Corporation Let's Play. So basically I've flipped these two guys around, because basically the low-level guy is now in the room where he can actually do shit without dying. Because none of these things can ever fucking escape. This guy is in here, so he should be able to do some shit. I mean, admittedly nothing's gonna happen, because he's probably gonna end up still dying and whatnot. But, whatever. I swapped their weapons. This guy has the gun, because if the slug things attack again, I want the guy who's actually going to live to be able to hit them, not the guy that died in 2 seconds and then... yeah. Anyway. This game, it's sort of got to the point where it's just got way too hard for what it is. Maybe if I keep, like, taking levels, like entire episodes to not even finish a level, like I die and have to try again in the next episode, I might just start the game again, just fucking play through from the beginning again, and actually not sacrifice so many people in the beginning, which, admittedly, like, the game rewards it, like, doesn't reward death, it fucking glamorizes it with all the story beats being all like, oh yeah, congratulations, someone died, and all that stuff. Which, in my opinion, is a bit silly from the fact that, like, how to phrase it? Anyway, I can send someone to the bathtub. I think for something that glamorizes death, it should let you hire employees for free, not charge you to hire someone, and then give you a lobotomy point for everyone who dies. So it's sort of like you've got to train good people, but you've also got to just throw fodder at things to get the points to level up other people. You know, like if you want to level someone up in a specific trait without forcing them into a room where they will risk dying. Actually, couple. Like, you know what I mean? So if it gave you a level point for everyone who died, would make, well, not make more sense, but it'd be better than being like, nobody died, just simply because of how much the story is like, oh, congratulations, people died. So it's sort of counterintuitive that the story is going, congratulations, someone died, but the game's going, someone died. Also, if they gave you like double points for fucking it up, like, or no, but not fucking it up, double points for doing it in a way that you haven't done it before. So like sacrificing someone to an abnormality that's never had someone sacrificed to it, or like dying to different types of weapons, and, you know, having an employee with this particular weapon kill another employee, that kind of thing, giving you 2 points. So it's like you've got to actually work out what you've done before to try and get more points to try and level certain people up. That kind of thing would be kind of cool. My big risk with this is if the fucking thing happens down here, the meltdown, and it's this guy's probably fucking sacrificed. Let's just see, we've only unlocked that they're both common. I mean, he's really good at purple. So he's got a white as well, aren't you? You've got like a 3 in white. Yeah. So I guess we could do the white and hope that he doesn't die. See, we look at purple again. We unlocked here. We know what your weapons are. We don't know what your gift is yet. And we also don't know what happens when you escape, so let's find that out. Oh, we unlocked your gift with that. Okay, cool. Success rate and work speed's pretty good. No escapable. Okay. You know, for the game, the fact that the game is always going on about, oh, congratulations, you killed people, and penalizing you for killing people is... Especially because it fits this SCP thing of all the SCPs on the website. It's like, Delta person was sacrificed to find out this piece of information. Even all these little stories, like, I think it's this one. We open up your story. It goes on about Beauty and the Beast, blah, blah. When it was gone, the employee who had carried out the path suffered unidentifiable symptoms. Soon, a new Beauty and the Beast was born. Like, it'd be really cool if it's like, you got a point for killing someone and a point for doing something you've not done before, and then it incentivizes you to fill your 10 slots with mostly new employees so you can kill them to get points. And also it means that you don't have what I've got now, where I have no people. Like literally right now, I'm going to send this guy in because if something... Doesn't probably matter which of the two I send in, except I don't want any of these because these can actually escape. I mean, let's send you into the red. Like, that would be, in my opinion, a much better lobotomic point gaining system. Like, the way that we actually physically get the points is for killing employees, because it fits the theme, it fits all the story beats, and, you know, it doesn't sort of make the story tell you one thing and the game mechanics tell you another. I also just gotta start repeating over and over the same shit. Bracelet. I mean, I'm actually curious to see what the fuck happens when this bracelet escapes. If it just increased this thing, I'd be pissed, because that's just dumb. It might just kill an employee, like it might just trigger the last event thing, like if someone wears it for too long. I'm thinking if this thing melted down, it would just force one of these to 0. You probably just go talk to the bathtub again. I'm so tempted to send you in here. Okay, let's find out what happens. You're an actual level 3, so you should be normal, because I know this is level 3 thing, because when I was redoing day 8 over and over to try and actually not have a complete fuck up, and I didn't do day 9, because it just took so many tries to get day 8 to actually fucking not screw up. Anyway, I know that even a level 2 employee is nervous going in here, which means that it's a level 3 SCP. And you are calm, so it is a level 3. But basically what would happen is they would get like 2 or 3 miss these red boxes and they'd just be insane and they'd just run. Even this guy's got fucking 3 so far, but see, his sanity's still like not even half yet. And he's probably halfway, so he's not going to go insane. I hope he's not going to go insane talking to this thing. He might. Knowing my luck. He's fucking... It's just, he's going to... And the thing is like, I've never managed to have a successful interaction with this guy. The person who's talking always went insane. We got 9 boxes. Actually, yeah, see, like, these 10 boxes is from 2 people I sent in who died. Let's do this. When the work result effect is bad, the quoth counter is reduced. Okay, so as long as it's not bad, we should be okay then. Because we had a normal. I think we should keep working on this guy. We should have actually spent the points on seeing if purple is better. Because if purple was really good and not really bad, then I could just do purple because he's really good at purple. Because so far we've got a common and a common. We have to do another common. I'm gonna wait for your sanity to return. I sort of don't want you... Yeah, see, nothing happened. So I completely forgot to do that. That's maxed out. We should probably do some... I don't really want to level your purple up. We should send that in, because apparently you are high on these two. That's good. That's good. Because that means we can level your white. Your ability to resist going insane. Because that's the only reason you can even talk to this thing, literally, is because you're level 3 sanity. Please do sanity again, just because I can't risk that it's very low. Because as you saw, even with a common, he almost went insane. So he shouldn't have a bad outcome and lower its quality and have it escape, because if he does that, it's going to kill him outright. Like, it's just... I've had that thing escape before from a meltdown, and no, it just kills everyone. Mainly because it's a level 3. He's dead. So, I mean, this day has failed. I mean, I'll retry it in this video, but I'm just going to point out that I'm pretty sure one of the things is going to say that if you try and do the same thing to him twice, his quaff counter is reduced. So, yeah. What the? Okay. White square in the middle. Anyway, let's retry the day. Oh boy. How beautiful. I mean, the simple solution now is to, go do white on him. I guarantee you it's gonna be all like, if you do the same thing twice, like this guy, if you do blue twice in a row, it kills the employee. So he's gonna be like, either if you do white twice, which I doubt because it seems like a very specific, like, it's more likely that he's like, if you do the same thing twice, or if you send the same employee twice, which, if that's the case, that's just stupid and sucks. Especially because of how I'm stuck in the game. Let's do that. So, I mean, you're doing better than last time, I think. That or it's the statistical chance of success goes down as you get further into it, or the more times you fail. Because it seems to happen a lot where it's like you get like 4 and 1 and you're like, yeah, it's going to be great, and then it ends up being almost 50-50. So it's either the more you fail, the more you're likely to fail, or the more you, come on, please get to 10 so we unlock both of the other boxes. Yes, okay. Ugh, we got 11. Okay, okay. Purple. We can do purple. And, I mean, we need your sanity to restore, because even though purple is high, you'll only take 2 or 3 failures and you'll be insane, and we can't have that. So, I mean, let's send this back in. I'm hoping the meltdown happens on this or this again. Let's just speed up the game. Because, you know, at this point, I'm taking the game so slowly that double speed is like... My thing with double speed is it tends to mean that I forget things. Like, if we have the meltdown in double speed, I don't have a minute to find it, I've got 30 seconds, because... And, like, I'm probably going to forget. So, I'm hoping that this guy is if you do the same thing twice, he attacks, and not if you send the same employee twice. Because the same employee twice makes him much different to this than this guy. Just missed fucking nice there. And he's dead. So it's the same employee twice then. Okay. Oh, no, don't do that. What does this do? We'll save. Would you like to go back? No. The current encyclopedia is saved. So I'm turn to the. That's interesting. So I can go back to like day 6 and keep all the information I've acquired about them. Which interesting, but it's kind of like a bit cheaty. I might do that if I fucking fail one more time. Like, if I haven't beaten this level by the end of this episode, then I'm going to do that. So let's send you, because we know that that's going to turn out well. And you. And I'm going to use all the boxes I get, because I'm going to get at least 12, I'm thinking, because I've done common versus a high. But using that to 12 boxes, I'm going to unlock 2 of the things to see what's causing him to be pissed. Because if it's something like, once you've got a bad result, you can't, like, once you have a normal result, you can't talk to it again, it's going to be obnoxious. Anyway, we already know that this one, I don't remember what it said, but it wasn't... Wait, this... Okay, so we need to get... Okay, an employee with an above complete lowers the... Oh, shit! That's what... Right. So I can't touch him again, because it lowers his quaff counter. See, like, it's kind of annoying, because the game rewards you for killing people. Like, it's like you can't learn that bit of information that I just learned without sacrificing people to it. Because the only person who was good enough to actually not die can't be sent again, because he would die, which means my good person dies almost guaranteed. Send you in here. So basically my good guy is almost guaranteed to die there. So it's like I can't learn that information without killing people, and the game penalizes you for people dying. And it means that the game is very hard to progress in. Okay, so let's send you here, because basically they are... let's actually send you here to train your red. The gist of the matter is that if it's any of these three, other than the one, or any of these four, it doesn't matter because none of them can escape. Where if it's these two, I'm fucked. Where if it's this guy, I'm fucked. So I should actually, if I had to restart this thing again. If I had to restart the day, I would have just not done him, and then been able to send my guy there, because we know that we can only do him once per day with this particular person. Interesting mechanic. I like it, but it's also, it's a bit like, game, really. Also, this is why I don't play in double speed, because again, by the time I realise this work is done, and I see what this does. Do you trigger something? No, nothing happens. Literally nothing happens, because somehow I managed to pick 4 things that can't escape. I mean 5. So there's like a 25% chance that when that triggers it something escapes. Otherwise, nothing escapes. But if it's ever this guy, I'm fucked. So we'll just send you to the hands again. You to work on that. So is this plus is from their item, isn't it? No, you've just got a plus in movement speed. So that +5 has to be coming from somewhere, and I would assume it's what they're going to gain at the end of the day from the work that they've done. You're taking damage. Oh, right, so you do damage, you do sanity, okay. And sweet, and drink, and chug. Yeah, so you just heal, that's drinking. Okay, let's carefully think this out. Right, so I mean, we'll just send you in to do more red, because red's probably a good thing to train you in. We go send you to do red? Yeah, I guess. Because literally, like, almost everything's got a plus next to it, so. You're relaxed, okay, that's nice, it's good. I'm pretty sure the blood bar. I mean, purple is all highs, but reds are all common, so it's not going to turn out too badly. You can't escape. And I'm pretty sure this only works that when if an employee with a level 1 red or purple goes and they die, when an employee gets eaten by the bathtub produces more boxes, and if the bathtub contains 3 hands, it doesn't matter what their red and purple are, they die. They also get eaten. Alright, also I should have paused again. Okay. So, I'm gonna send you to do white in here. I don't know what's causing this plus then. This only gives you +3. Also, swapping you out, do you keep your... No. Do you even lose your... Okay. We've got these little fucking things. So, I have no idea what they're weak to. They're not really a problem up here because it's going to be lowering this thing's cloth. I think it might even be lowering these boxes, but I doubt it because I wish I'd left you with the other weapon because basically I had prepared for the slime things. So this guy is actually the... Oh no. Now they're both over there. I need you to get done. Oh yay. You've acquired exactly half, yes. What would I said? I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. These guys aren't that hard to get rid of. They just risk this thing. I don't care if they're taking the boxes. But if they're gonna... How did we kill it? Yeah, so I don't mind if they're taking the boxes, but if they're lowering... Yeah, they lower its cloth whenever they take a box. And it escaped. So, as I was saying, we're pretty fucked. Please just get back in this room and suppress this thing. You're gonna be so fucked. Are you even susceptible to... Are you weak to black, maybe? Like... No, you're weak to white. I took away the white weapons. The bathtub can't escape. We've killed them. Where is this guy? You're killing the other one. Please do. kinda wish I could get you to chase these fuckers instead of attacking me, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fail this day again. And as I said, if the fucking thing just escaped over here. It bothers me so much that they teleport around even when you're attacking them. Like, I can understand when you're not attacking them because it's sort of like you gotta try and get there quickly. You, please, let me select you. Get the fuck back in this room. You're so dead is the problem. Because now it's gonna come in here and I'm gonna lose the healing capacity of this room. Nope, it stopped. Fucking run. He's so dead. Okay. It's leaving this room. Get the fuck back in this room. You are nervous because it's a level 2, you're a level 1. Also, I'd like to point out that just turned into the weapon it's not. Like, it's not that weapon. So whether that's actually just a visual bug, because I had both weapons, or... Also, I'm so glad most of my things can't escape. God, okay, thank God you made it out before you went mad. Your sanity is so goddamn low. I mean, and you have the good sanity of the goddamn group. So let's just let your sanity heal up. Yours is gonna heal like in like 3 blips because you're fucking almost sane. And fuck, this thing can't break them out. Like, can't break this out because it's sanity rich. It has endurance to red. Fuck me. This is gonna take forever. I mean, in a longer episode. Because I don't intend to restart until it's like quite obvious that I'm not going to live. Send you back, Neon. Okay. So we just acquired 10% of our daily quota by completing the Dawn event. Okay, nice. I mean, we still only have like 4 things we can do before we'll trigger a triple. Okay, yeah, you need to run. Because if it triggers a psionic attack on you, you're fucked. Okay, you've healed enough, you can go fight this thing now. Love it. Just absolute carnage. Again, the game's going to penalise me for it. I mean, admittedly, no one's going to die. I don't think anyone's going to die. Okay, once you get to about half health, you're going to have to retreat. Retreat? And now that all my Delta people are dead, or most of them are dead, it's now really hard for me to actually attack these things because every time I get, and you're going to die now, aren't you? Run! 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 Okay, please fight the Delta. Chase the Delta. Please chase the Delta. Damn it! Aw, oh, come on! That's utter bullshit. They both died at the same time. Anyway, we suppressed it. This is what I mean. Like, hopefully it gives me a much higher rating because, you know, I mean, it should be fairly obvious if we've been paying attention. We only started with 2 people, but I think it's gonna decide that I only had 2 people, so it's gonna be like, no, 50% of your people died instead of. I still don't get why these are 50%. Decrease success rate by 50%. All employees are deceased. I mean, yes, but all employees are deceased, therefore no one can do any work. Anyway. We're learning. Learning. We're gonna have a 30-minute episode, and even then I may not finish this level alive. I should. It should be fine. Just simply because of what's left alive. So we have 2 more things, and we need... No, we're not gonna fucking make it without triggering... How do I know we're not gonna make it? Because the best that can give us is 14. We are much further than 28 away. Oh yes, 28, because we're gonna need at least 40. Which means that we're gonna trigger a triple event. If it's all 3 are up the top, we'll be fine. If I think any 2 are down below, we're fucked. Because first off, we're gonna have to finish the work on this guy. Which, I mean, like, how long does it take? 28 seconds. So it takes literally half the time the trigger happens. So I mean, 4, 5. So we shouldn't do this one. Why can't we? Because they can trigger on the one you're working on, so it doesn't really matter which I go to work on. Because, except that if I go and work on this guy, and it triggers on this guy, then we have more time. Then if it triggers on this guy, it doesn't matter even if it went off. So I think the best approach is to go send this guy to work on that guy. Hope that it doesn't trigger on the only one that it matters. If it triggers on, oh my god! Thank you, game, for being lenient. I mean, we may as well be all like, send you just like, meh. Just unlock like this shit. So can they receive more than 1 gift, or maybe? Who knows? So does that mean sending them to work when it's on meltdown doesn't count? And what's it say? We only got 1 successful meltdown. We should complete the 5 instinct work to unlock the thing. So let's complete 5 instinct work before we finish the day. I mean, at this rate, we're not even going to get the day fucking finished. Is this instinct? Insight, instinct, which is red on you. Let's wait for this guy to be fucking full sanity. There we go. Yeah, close enough to full sanity at least. I mean, this day has been hectic. The fact that we've that 5 episodes we've done today and made it through 2 days, so I mean, not a good sign about how this world is going to go. Do instinct, go. I mean, I'm gonna get the white knife. Hopefully the white knife will mean that if I get an employee that goes insane, the white knife will be able to stab them. No, wait. Insight work. No! Well, we won't be able to do enough insight work. I was just misread that. But hopefully we'll finish the day, yes, okay. Annoyingly, this mission is in 1 day, which is kind of like, it should specify. Insight, there we go. Okay, I mean, common, it's gonna do alright. It's gonna be low on you, and we can't actually send you, because you'll die. Is there even a point? I mean, we should just go for, will you be pissed if I do that? Yes, you will. What about you? I mean, it's common, so I guess, other than the fact that you're a low level. No, not you. You're very low. Common. I'm gonna send you to common work there, which apparently is high. You have a high success chance. I mean, it's probably to do with your work success rate because you're level versus its level and whatnot. But the hope being that we can try and level up that blue. So let's complete the day. We got a C. We got 6 points. We can buy more than one employee, or buy an employee who is actually capable of doing things. I don't know if their quaff goes back up at the end of the day also. Anyway, oh my god. Oh my god. That was episode 9? 9, really? Oh god. I think that was 9. I'll check before the next episode, but like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching this long, slow episode where I fucked up a few times. I mean, this game is level 410. Oh, jeez. I mean, his work. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's so good now. His like success rate is through the roof. And oh no, we're gonna get a new department, so we're gonna have to hire 2 new people. I mean, we lost that person from like the fucking. They killed the thing as it killed them. Anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next episode. Hopefully, I'll be aware of what fucking number we're up to. Yeah.